Hello, darlings. Welcome to Grandma's Reading Corner. We have another Bluey story. Somebody loves her Bluey. Bluey and camping. The Healers are on a camping trip. Bluey wants to build a stick house with Bingo, but Mom has other plans. Bingo's coming with me, Mom says. She hasn't had a bath in 3 days. Pee, you stinky. Ah! So off Bluey goes to the creek alone. As Bluey searches for sticks, she hears a voice. Bonjour. Hi, my name is Bluey. Salut, Bluey. Just Jean-Luc. Bluey doesn't understand what Jean-Luc is saying, but that doesn't stop them building a stick house together. Oh, c'est très bien. Now we need some food to eat, says Bluey. We can plant this seed like farmers. This will grow into a big tree with fruit on it. But it might take a while, she adds, and we need something to eat now. Suddenly they hear a howl coming from the forest. Hide, says Bluey. Shuffle, 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 snort. It's a wild pig, says Bluey. Sanglier, says Jean-Luc. Bluey and Jean-Luc make a plan to capture the wild pig. But, I think it's his dad, isn't it? He escapes. Never mind. Bluey, dinner, Mom calls. Then Jean-Luc's dad calls to him. Jean-Luc, dinner. See you tomorrow, Bluey says. They both run off to their families. Look, they're both eating, aren't they? At their campsites. Good night. Good night. The next morning, Bluey and Jean-Luc are ready to play. Jean-Luc, bonjour. No fruit tree yet. We need a better plan to catch that wild pig, or we will have no food for the winter. I have an idea. Bluey tells Jean-Luc, my dad taught me how to do this. He puts water on. Oh, and it's kind of like clay, and they can draw pictures right on a big rock. Look at that. Wild pig runs away. Bluey scares the wild pig. The wild pig runs away. Jean-Luc jumps out. Hooray! They catch the pig. They wait until they hear the wild pig roar. And then... Arr! Ah! Look at they're running. Oh my goodness! They catch the wild pig. But it's Bluey's dad. It's time to head back to camp for the night. Goodbye, Jean-Luc, says Bluey happily. See you tomorrow. Non, Bluey, Jean-Luc calls. Au revoir. The next morning, Bluey discovers that the seed they planted is growing into a little tree. Jean-Luc, come quick, Jean-Luc. But she can't find Jean-Luc anywhere, not at his campsite. Jean-Luc, or at their stick house. Jean-Luc. Aww. Bluey runs back to Mom, who tells her that Jean-Luc must have left. His holiday is over. What? Says Bluey. You mean they're gone? Aww. I'm afraid so, sweetheart. Aw, Bluey's so sad. That night, while Bingo has a bushwee, Bluey asks Mom why Jean-Luc had to leave. Sometimes special people come into our lives, stay for a bit, and then they have to go, says Mom. That's very true. But that's sad, says Bluey. It is, says Mom, but the bit where they were here was happy, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we caught a wild pig together, says Bluey. Maybe That makes it all worth it, says Mom. Will I ever see him again? Asked Bluey. Well, you never know, says Mom. The world's a magical place. Hello, Bluey. Aw, the friend came back. Maybe they went on a little adventure and then they came back to the campsite. Isn't that fun? Yeah. Sometimes we just make friends for a couple days, don't we? And then sometimes we have friends that stay with us forever, huh? Yeah. And that's fun, isn't it? I love you.